Hope you're doing good. Micah back with another video. Back here to talk about the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold and really kind of like the hardware, but specifically why this case from Pitaka is going to look really good on it and my overall thoughts about the hardware. And so before I actually get into those thoughts, let's go ahead and get into the case. And again, shout out to you guys for continuing to support and rock with me as we continue to grow here on YouTube. The this is the job. You know what I'm saying? We get tech, we check it out, we appreciate tech, and so that's what we will continue to do. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on your notifications. Now, this Arabic fiber, carbon fiber case here from Pitaka is so clean. As you guys know, I like their cases. You know, if you want to compare it to the Z Fold 6, very similar, right, in style, design, very lightweight, very minimal, yet very premium, very sophisticated, and this will fit perfectly with the obsidian colored Pro Fold that I have. And I also like the fact that they rearranged the magnetic ring here on the back for the MagSafe, because we know that Google did not do us justice with where they placed the magnetic ring. So now with this case on, I will be able to MagSafe or wireless charge this device a whole lot more easy. And so as you guys can see, it snaps on with no problems. If I want to, I could take that little sticker off on the back if I really wanted this to stick to the case. But wow, does that even add even more pop and flair to the actual device? And because it's so thin, you almost don't even know that it's there. And it provides a great level and amount of protection for the device. As you see, the cutouts are pristine, are precise, leaving the mics available, speakers, and the USB-C port. The camera ring looks gorgeous, really accentuates the camera module on the back here, one that I'm actually very fond of myself. And as you see on the top, microphone, again, free buttons, free on the side. You get great protection, great minimal protection, I should say, but you get a nice fashion statement with this piece here. And so that's what I really like about Pitaka and their cases, is that they keep fashion in mind, but they also keep protection in mind. And we know aramid and carbon fiber, very strong tensile material to make products out of. And so shout out to Pitaka for sending this case over here. I have you guys covered down in the links with the links in the description box. What I wanted to highlight about this hardware too, though, is the fact that it seems like Google really took cues from the likes of OnePlus and Microsoft. Now you're like, Microsoft, why are we talking about Microsoft? And that is because when you consider this 8-inch when unfolded display here, when you consider the form factor of this device, when it's specifically folded, and you look at the hinge here, and you look at really just how it's formed and how nice and thin it is, what's so interesting to me is that it really does feel like this is a better version of the Microsoft Duo. Now, Microsoft Duo was definitely cool. We know, like, the weird thing about the Duo was really it was just like two separate displays that just unfolded, and it was, not to say it was a crease, but it was literally like just two kind of phones meshed together by a hinge. Whereas here, it's an actual full display, and with these kind of this added indenture here, if you will, around what looks to be really like a 9 Pro with a hinge attached to it, it really does feel as though that Google really was inspired by the Microsoft Duo to provide us a device like this. That way, no matter how you're holding it, and now it doesn't want to flip, no matter how you're holding it, you still have comfort in your hands, and you can still operate on the device how you would like to, and it feels good in the hands. And when folding and unfolding it, it's very seamless. It's gentle but firm, and so it just feels really good. And so that's one of the things that I definitely appreciate about Google's hardware design here, and of course OnePlus with how wide the actual cover display is. That's a lot of things. That's one of the main kind of draws to the OnePlus Open, is the fact that it is a wider display on the outside, so you don't have to be forced to use the main display here on the inside. Now for me, that's one of the reasons why I like the Z Fold 6, is because the Z Fold 6 is very good in one hand. It's very good to type on in terms of swipe typing, but then it also makes you want to open the phone and use it for what you really kind of bought it for, which was for this more immersive experience on the inside. And Google, thank you for giving us a great immersive experience on the inside, but you can get a lot of this stuff done on the outside. And that's what I also like in having like your hands just kind of traditionally go back into a two-hand typing mode with this device has of course been easy on the mind as well, you know, with that habit being formed over the years. Forming new habits with the Z Fold 6, again, fine, but I see the draw with the wider display of the Pixel 9 Pro Fold and the OnePlus Open and some of the more overseas foreign foldables. I definitely understand why people like that wide look, the wide feel. A lot of people in my, I'm gonna say a lot, a few people in one of my previous videos was harping on the weight. Again, not a big deal overall. I don't know why that needs to be a crazy discussion. Yes, technically, the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold weighs more than the Z Fold 6. Okay. However, when you get them in hand, for me personally, at first glance, and I would still kind of stick to this, to me, they weigh about the same. And in moments, the 9 Pro Fold feels a little bit lighter to the touch. And there's times when the Z Fold 6 feels lighter to the touch. And that's with no cases on it. It's just how the phone is built and how that weight is distributed. And I think because it's kind of like a more slimmer package, the weight's kind of right there dead center in your hand when it comes to the Z Fold 6. Whereas here with the 9 Pro Fold, it's kind of spread out. And so for me, it might just be a mind trick, if you will, but at times, the 9 Pro Fold definitely does feel lighter to me. And the weight isn't like substantially different, if you will, because we're talking about like small, you know, numbers in terms of like the amount of grams that are a difference. I mean, once you cross like 200 grams, you know, anywhere between 225 and 250, things are going to feel about the same. They're not going to be so crazily different. But again, that's just my opinion. But what I can say about the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold with this Aramid case on it from Pitaka is absolutely fire, and I'm so glad that they sent this out because I like it. It's like I forgot it was on here. That's how nice it is, and it blends in so well with this obsidian color. And so again, shout out to Pitaka for always supporting the channel and supporting the products that we like to own and use with our phones, our devices, our smartwatches, our earbuds. Our tablet life. Pitaka comes through with products for us to use in that way. And so hopefully you guys, again, appreciate this video and continue to support, continue to rock with me on this channel. If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, the notification bell. It's all free. That way, some videos so you and I can sit back, check, see what's cracking. Don't forget to hit that super things button down the bottom, like and dislike button, Cash App or PayPal, and check the channel out for all the videos available to you. That's way to keep tech fresh and alive on this channel. Micah signing out. Until the next video. Wait for it.